Koreans, Bengalis here. Okay. So Bengalis, of course, got the great bonus against skirms. Meanwhile, I am a skirm civ, which is quite good. And army's less wood, which is quite nice. Of course, as we get towards the late game, we're going to be quite happy about getting access. No, I don't need to do any of this. I'm not even going to bother with that either. Not going to bother with the deer. It's really too much. With the trade card, it's very annoying. We'll go deep into here for our lumber camp. We'll look to open with some man at arms here if we can. So we're going to go there, there. Where's my boars? Back and back, which is quite good. Let's see how long this is going to take. Come back, walk towards me, son. Let's go. Just gonna have to walk. Oh no, just eat next to me. Go here. It's fine. We'll drop a house there and go over to that. Now I've got some berries to take, which will be good. You get 2 less. Two less sheep. Turkeys in this case. Now I know my opponent a little bit. I know that he's a good team game pocket. So I'd like to be in a position where I don't let him play Cav. Now Bengali's got some alright. Of course they've got that Ratha, which is quite a good unit. And we start with a dude, a pavilion here, which is quite nice. So that should really help our transition here. Is that going to be enough vills? Need to see if he's dropped a camp up the top. That's going to be 18 vills, so we don't want that. A little bit later. Okay, so he's looking towards... I'm not sure yet. Okay, so he's got a wood line here, which is good. That's what we want to see. And we'll just drop a barracks there. At which point, we'll get some walls in. I'm hoping we'll be able to click up here, but it's going to be awkward. Yeah, we're good. So how many we got out there? We got 5 out there at the moment. Okay. Has he taken his deer? It looks like he may have pushed his deer in. Which makes sense. And we'll go. Oh, this is 2 now. Into a range, into that. This guy can just chill down here. And this guy can chill down this corner. Oh, do I not have man at arms? I don't have man at arms. That is a minor problem. Okay, so he might be going FC here. Clearly. He's up a bit late. He's up very late. Oh no, he's up now. Kind of ruined my build a little bit here. Not having enough on food is a little bit annoying.
Make a house, you idiots.
Okay, so he's on stone now. That's as we would kind of expect. That's what we thought, sort of thought we would see here. So let's just drop a tower now. That's kind of what we thought we would see. That's fine. Our farms are coming out. And okay, so he's abandoned the wood line as well. Nope, that's under GC range. Okay, there's that castle. That is fine by me. And we're kind of walled up here. It's not perfect by any means. Let's see if I can get out onto the stone. Let's try and click up. And now I need to get my skirms. Yeah, so he's obviously thrown away a few things here. I need to get those skirms out. Yep, skirms are going to be important here. Test in case there is a hole. And let's just drop that there. Ooh, not yet. Free armor with the Koreans, of course. That's always quite nice. Make him run away. And I'm going to get the free tower upgrade too, so that's going to be perfect for this. It's going to be perfect for my defense here. I'm gonna need Bodkin pretty soon. And I'm gonna want Elite Skirm as well. Okay, so there's that workshop from him. I'm gonna need my own workshop, most definitely. Throw a few more out that way. Oh, these guys are still vibing, hey? How about that? They're still alive. Minor miracle, that one. I'm gonna need one of these pretty smart, aren't I? I've only got three on gold, which is a bit of a problem. And otherwise, we're kind of actually okay here. Oh, come on, really? You're still not there? And now we don't have the wood. Okay, how's this push? How's this push? And no Elite Skirm yet. I really would love to get... Let's get a rocket cart first. I need a rocket cart first. That's number one here. And then the rest of these wheels go onto this wood here. Let's just force him around a different direction. My man-at-arms have gone down. That's not the worst now. Okay, so he's coming around for a castle somewhere. It might be coming right up on my face here. So let's be ready. And of course, I have guard tower as well. Got it. I think I've just killed that castle, which is quite nice. I'm not sure this is a good move from him. He can try to come in. But I think he's going to find himself with a few little issues here. Oh, I'm going to find myself with some issues if I don't clear my wood line. I'm going to need another market. Let's go out this way. So I've got Bodkin, that part's good. Don't have another range at the moment. We might have to keep building some houses. I'm just going to abandon that wood line, to be honest. I've got no real need for it. I'm going to head all the way out here. And I'm going to be able to buy a castle pretty soon. I'm actually just going to buy one. I'm going to buy one. He's not going to be able to push me too hard. And then I'm going to drop it somewhere that largely protects me. Well, on this side, I think. I know it's a bit weird maybe on that side. But I think I'm kind of vibing on the front here. I've got plenty of guard towers. I'm not convinced he can actually push me just yet. Yeah, that's nice. And he's going to go back into that wood line and realize there's nothing there now. That's a bit annoying. Yeah, he's built that underneath me. He's tried to go around that side, and he's not been able to. I'm losing a few skirms here, though. How much is that? 300 food. And now Okay, so there's his castle now. My issue could be Imp potentially here. Could be some issues with Imp, of course. So if he is anywhere near that... that would be a problem. And I'm also not currently on a lot of stone. Okay. No, we can't actually. We can't go down that path. That's okay. Oh god. We want all those upgrades, and we also want to reseed on automatically now. Okay, so my issue now is Imp. I need to go up. I need to idle bills and go up, because if I don't do that, we're gonna we risk this loss here for sure. And that's what has happened on his end. That is very annoying. So now the Trebs can come out. And I am just on the way out. So he just can't do anything with these Ratha. Ratha can't get him anywhere. The question is... I'm going to have to run from that spot though. Crap. And he can try and dive, but again... I'm just gonna have to run from this gold, I think. Yeah, problems, of course. Score's still good. Trouble is just the res at the moment. Score is good. He's got his upgrade in on that side now. I don't have relics either.
Make a house, you idiots.
Oh, houses. Okay.
Make a house, you idiots.
Cool, cool. I think we're hanging out on this side still. And I'll be able to push this back pretty soon. A few more farms. I'd love to get that upgrade. Oh, I've got plenty of food in here. Need a few more rangers. Do I still have a workshop? I don't. So I could probably use the potential for a bombard cannon or two. Oh, what is that regrouping?
Make a house, you idiots. Make a house, you idiots.
And there it is. Oh, come on, let me... Why doesn't it... There we go. There we go. We got there. We got there. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. At the end of that, got a nice little victory. Good way to start the day. Good way to start things off, indeed. Nice little bump up with the elo as well. As I said, Brutus is a very good player, so I'm actually quite happy about that one. Random Civ as well, and completely forgot about this. I won with the Koreans. I won with the Koreans. This is my worst Civ. So that is absolutely incredible. On a land map. On a land map with the Koreans. How good is that? Let's switch over to Capture Age. Let's go through this one, hey? Ooh, wants me to update? We'll do that later. How awesome is that? Yeah, so 2 extra sheep. I played a game on this earlier and I figured that out as well. Because I was Gajara's that one and I really wanted to know where my sheep were. Yeah, pushing the deer is certainly the best way. I just... It's so frustrating sometimes. It's just like, I can't be bothered. Like, you could. You definitely could. Because, yeah, these guys, the trade carts can push the deer in. It's maybe a bit lazy too. And I guess kind of showed at the end it doesn't really matter. It doesn't make that much of a difference. I need to refresh my Man-at-Arms build because that was a little bit off. There was no Man-at-Arms for a very long time. They still got enough value because they took him off a wood line. Yeah, it took him completely away from his wood line. I took down 3 or 4 houses, which would have been a nuisance in early Castle Age for him. Just adding more wood cost. So, it's not the worst. It wasn't the worst. And also, the other thing that this early scouting does is it makes you think, it gives you that extra score. It makes your opponent think, maybe they're doing some shenanigans. Maybe not with this Civ, but with others. Certainly give off that vibe with how quickly the score can go up. Maybe I need to send... Yeah, it's just the distribution on the way up was a little bit off in the end. Maybe not necessarily no deer, because I know that the way I do it, you can go up. It's 19 vil uptime. You don't need deer, but I think what I'm doing once I'm up is not right. But anyway, that's all good. That's what we learn and practice for. Brotus has gone over to stone at this point. And the fun stuff about this map, of course, you probably saw me doing a little bit. You get the market, you get the neutral markets on the side, which you can utilize. You, of course, with the trade carts, you're not adding them in Feudal Age, but, you know, if you can get to a market earlier, you can start bringing in some gold, and it helps out. I think mine never died, and eventually, because I have them, because you're not used to being able to do this, usually, in a 1v1. Yeah, in Castle Age, you get that market up, the gold income will absolutely fly along as a result. And even if you can't go long, right? So, of course, you want to go from your base to the long ones on either side. And you saw what I did. We'll get to it when you see where I end up tasking my trade carts and where I end up, where they end up going afterwards. So here we go. We can see his attempt at uptime here. I still have a bit of idle time from that early Feudal Age because I didn't have enough on... food. But yeah, he's up. I knew what was going to happen here, but I've housed him. So there you go. So this is the little niceties that I was not otherwise getting. Even though I never got Man-at-Arms, because I didn't get Man-at-Arms too late. So yeah, maybe the Man-at-Arms upgrade wasn't worth it. But yeah, he's overgone this... which is fine. I've just made one archer. I know I need skirms at this point to defend against the Bengalis. And that's the fun we've got. So yeah, he's got a remake. Oh, look at this eco. It's all over the place. And sure, he can be up and he can drop a castle, which is what I wanted to see, right? I didn't want to start trading. I didn't want to get my market down. It's being built at the moment. I wanted to know that the castle was not on my face. And thankfully it wasn't. So once it's there, I feel okay. I'm happy enough to be able to... I'm just happy enough to, yeah, do what I need to do there. And he's sending that first Ratha forward. I get some walls up on this side. And now I believe my trade carts are working. Yeah, so they're bringing back 50 gold heading down that way. And his are also... No, they're scouting. They should be... I mean, at this point, I feel like it's worth the extra gold income. You should send them to work instead of sending them anywhere else. So he's got the houses. Of course, he's got the castle now. So I'm not housing him anymore, but it's still quite nice. Of course, I don't realise about these guys for a very, very long time. And yeah, I'm on the way up. I'm getting my upgrades in. I was a little bit scared at this point where I thought, these houses getting kind of destroyed pretty quickly here. And I've only got 2 skirms. I might have to get some house walls in behind it. Didn't want to get raided on that wood line. All was okay in the end. Even though I wasn't up. Knowing, of course, and when we see it here, the Siege Workshop is the follow-up you expect. Straight afterwards. The Ratha get the initial control, and then you go after that into the Siege to allow you to break through. So I was going to need my own stuff, but Koreans feel great here. Like, the guard towers on defense. Ah, here you go. There's the part where I deleted a house when the Ratha were out of position. Because I didn't want to task them the whole way back this way. I just thought, you know what, let's keep them working. Let's keep them working, and they were. I think I could have dropped off some of that gold, though. And then, but anyway, that's fine. Things are going. Things are crazy at the moment. Res collected firmly in my favour, so I knew I felt good in that regard. And I knew that he would have seen the map at this point, so I know that my early score lead from scouting isn't going to hold. Isn't going to be there. So any score lead I see is in my favour, and I felt confident enough to be like, you know what, let's go second TC. Let's get another gold. Let's secure that space. And this is where, okay, so these guys eventually went down. That's fine. Where did I see this? Because I saw this way earlier. Yeah, I saw it here. There you go. So I saw those vills there, and I knew that there was a castle happening here. And we're about to see, I think, maybe the part that won me the game. And he backs out, which is interesting. And then he comes back into it. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I'm surprised he went back. He just had to go there. But yeah, take out a whole castle with the one rocket cart. And everything was happy. And at that point, you can see this res collected as well. It is expanding largely in my favour. And sure, these guys get in. Maybe a bit of a stone gate would have been nice there, given I was on stone. Losing access to this stone, not fun. Did have some vill kills here. Not as many as it could have been. Only 3 eco down. I killed... Oh, sorry, I've killed 3 myself. He's killed 4, so it was still actually quite good. Like, the damage control was quite nice in the end. And I just got these guard towers that just make it really, really hard to push through with the siege. I think it's just the perfect civ. It was the perfect civ for this situation when you're up against this. I know you can do your own thing back and go with the war wagons, but didn't want to. Thought, you know, just play the way I like to play these games generally. Get a few extra walls up, make it a little bit harder for him to push through. And hey, this was, look at the vill count now. And of course, I've got 2 trade carts working as well. I get my own castle. This was a big call. It was a call I wasn't sure about as well. Do I go here? Do I risk losing my own castle to Mangonels? And I thought, no, can't do that. Let's just protect the other side. And wow, I am glad I did. I am so glad I did that. Because he's coming around the other side to castle drop me. And this castle placement was absolutely perfect in the end. Because it has completely denied this castle, this 5 mil castle. And he's trying to run in and get some kills. He didn't kill anything in this point. No, he has not actually killed anything, and I'm killing the vills that are building that castle, and he's just got no way through. I don't have ballistics, but I'm up 20 vills, and this is... I just felt really, really good. Felt like I'm not going to get pushed here, and I'm going to get Yup Song, and I'm going to go even better with these towers. And yeah, my issue was going to be in. And that was certainly something that I had to worry about, but just had to keep expanding around this side. And so what's my trade cart count? At the moment, we're up to 3, 4 coming in now. Relics, he's got relics, that's fine, but I wasn't too worried about that. I've got the trade carts working for the time being. Trade carts are, of course, infinite gold as well, if you can lock them down. And I was a little bit slow to imp, but hey, look at the res. The res, I just had to hold the initial push, and once I killed it all, it was all going to be alright. And I knew it was going to take some time taking these towers down. That was obviously his route through was here. Yeah, and I think that castle that he got... Did he end up selling the stone? No way I killed the... Hang on. There's no way I killed that castle here, right? No, he has to have deleted it. Has to have deleted it. Yeah, okay. It was deleted. That's... Must have sold the stone. Oh, no, sorry. It just went here, right? This is where it went. My bad. Alright. Continuing. But yeah. I mean, this is brilliant. I knew Treb's all the way in here. For him. I've got in on the way, though, and... My worker lead is massive. I only ever went 2 TCs, and it didn't matter that much. And hey, thought about that. I was like, do I just defend this with towers? I was like, no, I just need something that's actually going to delete the Trebs when the time comes, and Fire Lancers are the dudes for that. So it's just going to be Skirm Fire Lancer, knowing that if I get enough of them, and I get my armor upgrades, I'll be able to dive the Trebs. If I can dive the Trebs, he won't be able to push beyond this area, and yeah, I'll have to abandon a little bit if it comes to it, but I'll just have a point. If I can stall for long enough, he'll get to a point where he just can't. He won't be able to push enough. He won't be able to push outside the castle, which is what we end up seeing here, right? The idea was I just want to hold, and anytime he wants to leave the safety of his castle, I'm not going to let him go any further. Maybe I went too hard with the Fire Lancers and not enough Skirms. A few more Skirms may have been better here, because they do the damage against the Ratha are certainly better from the Skirms and the Fire Lancer. You could see him kiting back a fair bit, and I struggled a bit with that. Yeah, there's a point here where I realized, let's make sure I grab the Skirm numbers too here. I didn't have the ranges at this point, but again, this was fine to me. This was fine. It was like, he can push to here, but there's only so far that he can go. And as soon as the Trebs want to get adventurous, he's in trouble. If the Trebs want to get adventurous, he'll be in trouble. And eventually I'll clean this up, I'll get Bombard Cannons out, and we'll be okay. I'm great getting a few Trebs as well, but I'm not in a position to use them yet. I just want to hold, get my upgrades, and this is the point, right? It's like Treb comes out, it's like, all right, I'll dive it, I'll just fall back, it's fine, make him come out. Be patient, because I know that my eco is better. And then eventually, I think he had to take the fight, or eventually I ended up getting enough. Eventually, well, yeah, he wanted to get the castle. I was like, all right, well, let's just finish this off. We've got 19 elite Fire Lancers here. What do these guys have regarding armor? At the moment, it's 4 pierce armor. I am missing the last 2. I do have Gambesons, I believe, and they are elite. So yeah, I just wanted to come in and just see what. Mainly, I wanted the Trebs, to be honest. I wanted the Trebs more than the Vils. But in the end, I think I took them all down and denied the castle eventually. No, he calls it. He still had a Vil there. It was at 86%. I think I was going to take everything out here anyway. And of course, I just had the next lot coming up. And I had my Trebs rolling out now. So yeah, that was the other one. I knew that he was coming. If that went up, I was just going to have 4 Trebs here right away in my production here. And it was all going to work out absolutely fine. We get back to 1600. How nice is that? Let's see some of the score related stuff there. Actually, can you see the... No, you can't see exploration. No, you can. This is exploration. Yeah, okay. So the early exploration that I had... 95, hitting like 95% of the map explored really, really quickly. There you go, so that's that little difference there. And hey, job done.